All right, guys, we're going to go and stop there. This is a two-part training because of the fact that the conversation went on for over an hour. That's how much information you're going to be able to get from that. So, with that, that's the first half that we're going to cover. We'll cover the second half next week. Uh, yeah, super good information. And it's kind of funny because when they're talking about this conversation, we were at the global leadership event where they were there together for that dinner, and the thing of it was Jamie wasn't there to speak. Jamie was actually there to connect with Craig and get filled up, because she had been pouring out into people for so long that last year and a half that it was time for her to do exactly what she was saying, was taking a moment to rest so that she could recharge and go back out. So I love the fact that she came on here and expressed that, and that is part of being authentic, is actually saying the parts that are pretty much hidden for most people. She talked about rejection, maintaining a business in the early years, which is pretty much where the majority of people are when they get started, is trying to figure out just how to maintain their business, not how to maximize it, which you can do both. But there's an importance about being an authentic leader that allows you to sustain that business. I love what Jamie said about, no matter what role you have right now, God is using that to move you towards your calling. She talked about how in the early days, she was a Denny's waitress, she was working at a grocery store, and said, while the jobs may be simple and things that you're doing right now may not look big, use them as a season of preparation for what God truly has in store for you. He's put you in a place where you are right now to prepare and condition you for that next level thing he has in store for you. Also said, and this is something we've said on multiple trainings now, is you want to start your business with a deep purpose and a sense of what that why is that you have. You have to know why you're doing this so that you'll get over all of the hurdles, all of the disappointments, all of the rejections that inevitably come in life. But when they come into your business, they seem so much bigger. So why did you get started? Was it because you want to spend more time with your children? You don't want to send them to daycare? Is it because you want to have more free time to go out and do the things like traveling? We've got a great promotion going on right now talking about the Dominican Republic. Who wants to go to the Punta Cana trip? Because it's available for everybody. And we can see you there this fall. So many leaders fail because they have their priorities wrong. Their priorities are on the what and the how, when they really need to truly develop the why in order to reach the masses, the people that they're trying to change, those lives that they want to impact. If they know the why portion of it, the how and the what are so simple. We've got our 4-in-1 plan. Guys, that's the what and the how. It's the what drives you, the why that drives you to do those every day, to get up out of the bed each morning. That is what puts the fire in your soul to go out and do it over and over and over again. Some really awesome things about just money and priorities in business. Guys, so when you joined It Works, you are now a business owner. Congratulations, you're an entrepreneur now. You need to start thinking like an entrepreneur, developing your mind and your business like an entrepreneur. And what she said is, don't put flash over cash, especially early on. Take the money that you're making and put it back into your business so that you can produce a sustainable return. I love our Foreign Friend program because of the fact that it gives you fast cash up front. But my question is, are you taking that money and spending it on stuff and things, the flash, or are you taking it and reinvesting it into your business, like your auto ship, the thing that you need to do to sustain your business in order to get paid? Those are the things that are important. When you do a Foreign Friend and you get your fast start bonus, if you don't already have your auto ship set up, that should be something that you strive to use to pay your auto ship every single month. It's very, very simple. And then once you have that done, that's now your foundation for securing and building a business that creates a substantial return. Remember, it's the things that no one sees that you're doing that produces the results that everybody around you wants. I love this. This one I've got highlighted. It says, sometimes you just have to make it happen. Guys, nobody is going to make it happen for you. The thing that I love about this business is that we're in business for ourselves, but not by ourselves. But nobody should want your success more than you do. Stephanie and I want success for you so much, but if our desire for you exceeds your desire for you, you will never get to where you want to be in the business, because you will never do the things necessary to have the success that you so desperately are looking for. You know, when people join this business, they have an idea of what it is that they want, but you have to go out and make it happen. You have to go out and do the asks for the host posts. You have to look for new customers. You have to look for people to join your team. Nobody's going to do it for you. Nobody is coming to rescue you. It is up to you to be your own superhero. And the great thing is God put it inside you to be your own superhero. Other thing that she talked about is, you know, as a leader, most of us have been overexposed and underdeveloped. So congratulations for tuning into these leadership Zooms, these personal development Zooms, these podcasts on growth, because of the fact that you are starting to develop your leadership to catch up with the exposure that you have out in the real world. One thing that is super important, and this is the end of the first half of this training, was you can't fake authenticity. Authenticity always wins the day. Now, I know all of you love the Boards app. All of you love scripts. All of you want the right words to get people to join your team, to get people to be customers. But nothing is more successful in creating that than you, your authenticity, and your own words. You know, we can go through Stephanie's inbox and we can go through that whole thing and put a bunch of scripts in there. And I guarantee you, if we had 10 out of 10 on scripts, we'd probably get one person that joins. If Steph goes in there and actually has a conversation, an authentic conversation, she's probably 8 out of 10. That's the difference between you speaking real with people or you taking what somebody else has put on a piece of paper, wrote down, and copy and pasted for you to communicate. Now, with that, there are some exceptions. The first time you contact somebody can be a basic, generic contact, but make sure that you vary it up. Make sure you have 4 or 5 of those and you're not just using the same one over and over and over again. You know, the world has gotten tired of the hey girl inbox. It's kind of a joke now because everybody knows what comes after that. So make sure that you change up your wording and your talking when you're going ahead and reaching out to people, because you cannot fake authenticity to a point where people will go ahead and just join you because you have a really great script. Said authenticity alone doesn't guarantee success, but inauthenticity does guarantee failure. Think about that. The other thing that she talked about when it comes to this is making sure that you are being professional in the things that you're doing. A lot of people tend to take this and move it into a direction of being unprofessional around the concepts of talking to people in a term that causes them to be comfortable with them. So when you're doing this, make sure that you're having the highest integrity in what you're talking about. You know, authenticity leads you to eventually come to a point where it's about relationship and not just a transaction. So when you're talking to people, make sure that you are talking to them authentically in a way that you're creating a relationship, not just a transaction. So guys, that's what we have for the first half of this. Make sure you come back next week where we go through the second half, where we talk about relationship with rejection, basically things on how to get people on your team. So you're going to want to stay tuned to that. And we'll see you again here next time. Go out and make it an amazing week. I hope your week is as awesome as you guys are. We'll see you again soon.